Jill.
Brad.
We've got a lot to cover today. So we have SDSU West and SoccerCity, both aim to change up the former Qualcomm Stadium site.
Since the Chargers ditched San Diego.
What was that?
Nothing.
Then you're going to tell us about the funding behind these ballot measures, right?
Let's do it.
First, describe what this is about for people who don't watch sports balls.
After the Chargers left in early 2017, San Diego was left with 166 acres of prime real estate in Mission Valley that's just sitting there, and it's a big money drain for the city. Taxpayers are still paying down $31.6 million in stadium debt through 2027. Now these two groups, SoccerCity and SDSU West, say their proposal is going to be better for the city.
Okay, first, can you talk about SDSU West?
That's Measure G. It would turn the land into a western campus for San Diego State University. That includes new administrative buildings, a river park, some low-income housing, and a new stadium for the school's football team.
And why does SDSU want this land?
Here's Kim Kilkenny, who's one of the supporters of SDSU West, talking to KPBS.
This initiative gives San Diego State land upon which they can grow. And when that occurs, that is going to educate our population and increase our economy because it's going to produce better jobs, higher incomes, more businesses.
Okay, so that's SDSU West. What about the other proposal?
That's Measure E, SoccerCity. Like SDSU West, SoccerCity plans to include a river park, retail, and housing units. But its big selling point is a soccer stadium for a major league team.
But there's no guarantee a team will actually come here.
Right. If it did, it could encourage more commerce in Mission Valley. The SoccerCity campaign says they're also not going to use any taxpayer dollars to buy the stadium. Here's Michael Stone, one of the biggest pro-SoccerCity voices.
But our true north in this remains the delivery of a compelling combination of economic tax benefits to the city, a long sought after river park, and creating sports and entertainment related assets for the city we all call home.
So let's switch gears here and talk about the money. Who's backing these campaigns?
The biggest SoccerCity funders are from FS Investors, which is a private investment company. Michael Stone, the president, has donated almost $3 million. And Nick Stone, a partner at FS Investors, has donated more than $250,000. And they've donated more than 40% of the $7.4 million that the SoccerCity campaign has. So Measure E's funding is coming from a few wealthy donors.
Okay, and what about SDSU West?
That campaign has raised $2.4 million. Its major donors include former San Diego City manager Jack McGrory and Fred Luddy, a billionaire who runs a software company. They each gave at least $150,000.
So it sounds like the donors to SDSU West aren't giving as much money as the donors to SoccerCity.
Right, but there are more of them. A lot of them are local developers and real estate executives like Evans Hotels and Corky McMillan CEO, Mark McMillan. And there's a third campaign.
No.
Yes. This is a campaign specifically opposing the SoccerCity plan. It's funded by two big housing developers that own land in Mission Valley, HG Fenton and Sudbury Properties. They've raised $4 million.
To be transparent, SDSU West supporters McGrory and Evans Hotels are supporters of inewsource and KPBS. Sudbury is also an inewsource supporter.
And we can expect to see a lot of spending from these campaigns up until Election Day on November 6th.
There's a lot of money behind these campaigns, and this also reminds me one last thing. Jill, can you brag for a second about what you and our team have built at inewsource?
I can. If you go to data.inewsource.org, you can search through more than $100 million in political campaign fundraising and spending in the city of San Diego since 2007. It includes ballot measures like SDSU West and SoccerCity, plus candidates running for city office. There's a lot there, and it's updated every night with magic.
Jill Castellano, thank you.
Brad Racino, thank you.